Okay, so I know I've been off for a while and I apologize deeply for that. It's just I've needed some time off to myself because I was not feeling the best. I just needed some time to myself to recharge my little battery, and I am back. Um, and again, I don't usually do story times this soon after doing another one. I don't do a video right after another one usually because I like to space out and give time for other stuff. But reason I'm doing another story time today is because I have got literally no ideas right now. I have run out of ideas creatively. But I will be thinking of some shit soon. I've brainstormed some stuff and I will be doing them very soon. Um, but yeah, uh, so today's story time. I'm sorry, I recorded this already and I muted my mic the whole fucking time, and it's kind of annoyed me. But it's definitely not muted anymore. We're still good. So yeah. Anyway, um, yeah. I can't even think I was gonna fucking talk about it again. Okay, so today's story time begins in the beautiful year of 2019 AD, after the death of Jesus, as I said last time, of course. So this story begins after school of the year 2019. I was 11, so I was a little older than the last story. I wasn't 5. I developed some. I don't know what the fuck that was. I think a nuclear missile just hit my neighborhood. Fucking I had just grown a bit of a peanut brain. I had no brain before, of course. I was a fucking NPC before. If you remember, if you watched my other video, I explained that I literally just sat there while getting kissed by some random ass girl I didn't even hardly knew. But anyway, uh, I was 11 years old at this time, so this was 6 years ago, and this is my final year of school. So I was in year 6, which is 6th grade for any Americans watching. By the way, if you're from America, then yes, I was 11 years old, 6th grade, I think that is. I don't know. Please correct me in the comments. I said last time in my last video that I have no idea how the American grade system works. Still don't, and I don't think I will unless someone explained to me thoroughly. So yeah. Um, but anyway, I was about to enter high school, secondary school, fucking worst 5 years of my life. Oh fuck. When in Wales, or like in Britain in general, you can leave school at fucking 16. In England, you actually have to stay in some form of education system, I believe, until you're 18. But over here in Wales, you can leave at 16 and just get a job if you wanted to. Um, so I left school a year ago now because I'm 17 years old. So, um, but again, I'm getting sidetracked. Fuck. But pretty much I was about to enter high school and I was fucking pumped. Like, I was so ready to leave primary school because at the time I hated primary school, and looking back on it, I fucking miss it with every bit of my heart. I miss primary school so much. There was so much fun stuff that happened. I mean, like, compared to high school, it was fucking heaven. High school was hell. I got so many stories from high school to tell you, I will say, in a few months or few weeks, whenever I feel like making another story time video. But just please bear with and wait for that because I got some juicy shit to tell. But today's story, of course, is the day I died.
Yes, I know I said the day I died doing this. I meant to say the day I nearly died. Okay, if I died, I wouldn't be fucking making this video, would I? This channel wouldn't exist. I think I was drunk while making this and partially under the influence of fucking LSD.
Is someone getting their ass cheeks clapped outside my back garden? I don't even know what's going on. I think it's my blinds clapping together because I got my window open. It's hot as shit in here. But this is the story of how I nearly died. Which, again, if this is gonna sound fake as shit, it's not. No one believed me when I said this in school at the time, and I don't think anyone's gonna believe me now, and I don't blame you. But I genuinely have a scar to prove what happened to me. So let me begin. So I was. This is after school. This was in June of 2019. So we were about to break up for summer holidays, summer break. Fucking 6 weeks of just sitting on my ass, playing games, and eating shit. That's like legit heaven. But the thing is, this is my last 6 week holidays before high school, so this is obviously a big one. And fuck, I just got reminiscent of fucking my last ever 6 week holidays before college, and it's fucking college. Fucking hell, I hated college. I'll get into that another day, but pretty much, well, Actually, I have a story time later to tell in another video of how I almost got arrested. That's for another day. That happened in college very recently. But anyway, um, so we were about to break up, and I was walking home. We had like a month left of school, and I was so excited, man. So I was ready to get home, kick my feet up, fucking play Rainbow Six Siege or Fortnite or whatever the fuck I played at the time. I don't even know. I was 11-year-old chubby boy me, pudgy as fuck, weighing fucking more than the planet itself probably. I was a fat kid, very fat kid. I lived off McDonald's. Um, but anyway, I was ready to go home, and uh, my school was my old primary school is not far from my house, literally like 2-3 streets away. Like even to where I still live to this day is still there. Not gonna tell where I used to live because doxing myself, obviously. Like if I told the school, if I told the location of the school here right now, I'm pretty sure it would not take long to discover where I actually lived. But the route I used to take home from school was there was like there's two ways to my house from school. There was one way which was a bit of a longer way, but there was these things that you could cross that in the UK. I don't know if you have these in America, but in the UK we got these things called zebra crossings, which are these like little like painted things on the floor on the road where you can cross, where you don't need to press like a button like you would at a normal traffic light. You could just fucking walk across it, and the cars would legally have to stop because you're crossing. And if they hit you or something, you could get a big pension of it and get a lot of money off of them. So they'd have to stop pretty much, unless of course like they were on there before you and you just ran in front of them. And that'd be kind of stupid, wouldn't it? But like most of the time, they have got to stop. So that was the safe way, like that's guaranteed safe way for me, but it was a bit longer, a teeny bit longer, not much longer, like maybe a fucking 2 minutes longer, minimum. It might not even be that longer, to be honest with you, so this whole thing was probably for nothing. And there's the other way, which is a tiny bit quicker, but it's a bit more dangerous because there's no zebra crossing, so you kind of have to just like... I think I'm getting stalked. I think the Night Stalker's at my house. Ted Bundy's gonna rape me. But anyway... this part of the road, you had to be a bit careful because like you had to make sure there were barely any cars coming, otherwise like because they drove quite fast. So they still do now, but like back then they were really fast. So you had to be very careful. Obviously, back then, literally up until that point, I had no problems crossing the road. I was like I taught the kids how to do road safety. And funny enough, this exact day I went on a school trip and it was talking about road safety. Biggest fucking coincidence ever. But anyway, I went the dangerous route today because I wanted to get home really badly, just relax. I think I had a really, really tiring day. I didn't even want to go on the school trip. I think I couldn't stay home, so I just went on the school trip anyway. So I decided I was really tired, try and get home as soon as I can, then just lay in bed. So I went the short, dangerous way, and up at this point, again, I had not been in any form of accident with traffic or anything like that, so I was pretty confident in myself. I still am today, obviously, but I've still got a bit of anxiety from it to this very day. But I crossed the road, like I stood at the pavement, or sidewalk as you American Yankees call it, and I was ready to cross. And from my point of view, now I'm going to describe this. So I ran across the road, and this was a big road as well, bigger than the average road. Like obviously it's a main road, a lot of cars come by, so it took me a bit of time to get across. And as I was getting across, I suddenly felt a massive amount of fucking pressure on my right arm, and because that's where all the impact was from this car that hit me. I got hit by a car, you see, and as soon as it hit me, all I see then is suddenly my world around me spinning because I'm in the air, about 6 feet in the air, spinning around. Like, and that just shows how fast it was going. It was going really fucking fast. And I was spinning around like a fucking frisbee, like a fucking boomerang. And next minute, I just remember splatting on the floor. My leg then, my left knee is fucked from it all. Like, my knee is all bloody, blood dripping down. It's fucked. It was nasty. And first thing, I shit you not, I swear to fucking God, first concern I had was my left shoe, because my left shoe had came off from the force. It flew off my foot and landed across the street. I could have been killed instantly from this. I just got up, first thing, waddled over and just picked my shoe up. And the driver, who was like an African guy, was like, "What are you doing in the road?" Like, I don't mean to sound racist when I say this, but he was like, that's how he sounded. He was like, "What are you doing in the road?" And I was like, "It's fucking crossing, man." Like, I don't know why the fuck. Well, that was a bit of a stupid question. What am I doing in the road? I'm obviously fucking crossing. What else am I doing? I'm not playing chicken, am I? Um, and then I like limped over to the across the street, and I sat at the bottom of this lane that led to my street, and I was sort of processing what the fuck just happened. I was really dazed still, and the driver came out to see if I was okay, which again that also made me feel a bit better because of course he wasn't a complete heartless dickhead. He wasn't concerned if he was going to get sued or not. He actually cared about my safety, and I said I'm fine, I'm all good. You know, obviously, you know, I can still fucking walk. And my right arm was completely fucking numb, by the way, and it definitely fractured something because it still hurt, like, if I leaned on that part of my arm that was hit. Which, yeah, it was not fun. But, I got out relatively unscathed, and my mother's friend had actually seen this thing, 'cause she had lived on the road at the time, and she had called my mother, because I don't know how the fuck she knew who I was. I never met her before until then, but, she had called me, I called my mother, and she just came out and just went up to me and just like handed me her phone without even introducing herself or anything. And just gave me her phone, and I was also very dazed, so I just answered. I was like, "Hello, who this?" And my mother was like, "Did you just get hit by a fucking car?" And I was like, "Yeah." She was worried shitless, of course, which of course she was. She's a fucking mother at the end of the day, and she came over and you know she made sure everything was good. Everything turned out okay. About like a week later, then I get a police come to my house and they say that they're going to be taking the guy's license off of him. And to be fair, I think that was deserved. He should have been looking where he was going. Like, you know, it was after school. There were kids that were coming home. There were loads of kids. I wasn't the only kid walking that street. There was fucking loads. You know, you had to be more aware. There could have been another kid there. But anyway, uh, yeah. After that, then if fucking, I remember the next day going to school, fucking telling everyone nobody believed me. Which obviously fair enough. Like who the fuck would believe you? Oh, I just got hit by a fucking car yesterday. The only proof I had was my bruised ass arm and my cut leg. I mean, some did believe me, but not like a lot of them did think I was bullshitting. But anyway, yeah, that is the story of how I nearly got died. Because this could have turned out much fucking worse. Which is I'm glad it didn't. Because if I died, there would be no Captain Slav, would there? There'd be no YouTube channel, which it'd be a damn shame because this channel is awesome. But anyway, I will be posting more recently. I'll be posting soon, of course. I got some fucking juicy ideas cooking up in my brain. My fucking empty ass brain, of course. And, yeah, please stick around for that, of course. It'll be coming very soon. Some new ass videos, juicy videos. We're bringing some new old shit back. I'll be adding some new shit as well. I think everyone's going to enjoy this. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like if you want to. I could use the algorithm, of course, because my views have been ass lately. So please drop a like. And anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Order a nice kebab or something and go have a wank. And I think my house is about to get fucking bombed. What the fuck?